Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Have we got a show for you? Let me introduce our cast. The host with the most, from Punta Gorda, Florida, Mo Diggs. All the way from Chi-Town, Jello. Coming in hot from LA, Florida, After Harley. We have some special guests tonight. Some very special guests. So I need you right now to start typing your favorite emoji. Spam that chat with your favorite emoji right now. Spam it and spam it. I want to see it get crazy. Let's get ready to get over the top.
Oh, I feel like a lightning bolt hit the tip of my penis.
What's going on, Hawks? What's going on? Mo Diggs, man. So I just want to start off with something really, really petty. I just want to do it. Can anybody guess where Tony Blu-ray is today?
I'm gonna say taking a shower.
Taking a shower. Okay, Angela, where do you think Tony Blu-ray is today?
Touching his butthole in his bedroom.
Touching his butthole in his bedroom. Brian, where do you think Tony Blu-ray is today?
I think Tony Blu-ray is probably spanking it in his Blu-ray room.
Spanking it in his Blu-ray room. All right, Mark, where do you think Tony Blu-ray is today? Angelo, shame on you.
I tried to cover it. I guess it didn't work.
Why the fuck you try to
My
cover
bad.
it?
anyhow, Mark, where's Tony Blu-ray today? Where is Tony Blu-ray?
Motherfucker ain't
Somewhere in China, getting the coronavirus. I'm gonna let Tony Blu-ray tell y'all what he's doing today. What are you doing today, Tony?
I was in my bedroom, putting my finger in my butthole. No, I'm just
Jello's the winner.
No. Got time for that. Everybody's awake in the house. That's when everybody's asleep.
Oh shit! Welcome back, Tony. Welcome back, man. Man had to work so damn hard the other day that he fell asleep before we aired, and we aired like before 8 o'clock. So my dude was tired. He was tired. Chris McLean, you guessed correct, sir. We're gonna get a picture with him and his gift. I'm gonna put it out there because he will be receiving a gift on Mo Diggs. He guessed where Tony Blu-ray was, and he was asleep last week's show. So starting off petty, because I really don't want to get into everything we've been discussing over the last 5 to 6 days. And I mean, there's some intense conversations in our group chats, but I woke up one morning to find 100 messages on my WhatsApp account. Now, if there's 100 messages, that means my homeboys that I grew up with, which Tony Blu-ray is one of them, they were having a gift war or something was going down, a lot of YouTube videos, music videos, whatever. Sometimes you get the occasional dick pic. Thank you, JC. I mean, I don't know why he shares it, but he does. But Tony Blu-ray was getting on my homeboy Ray about the movie Jurassic World. And I mean 100 messages just on Jurassic World, which to me is not even worth mentioning. They're giving Ray shit because Ray says after Jurassic Park 1 and then Lost World that all the Jurassic Parks are garbage. Now, I agree with him. Now, in the arguments, it made me feel like they don't know that Jurassic World is actually a sequel to the original trilogy. It's the 4th movie of the saga. All the characters are still there. And my gripe against it, Tony Blu-ray thinks it's a great movie and that it was fresh, and I don't know what else, but this is my gripe against Jurassic World. I said that it's a regurgitation of Jurassic Park. That's all it is. It is a regurgitation of Jurassic Park. And he says, no, but they created a dinosaur and Chris Pratt with the raptors and all this kind of bullshit. Those had nothing to do with the fucking movie. You know what the point of the movie was? We created a fucking dinosaur, and now we want people to come see it. So we built this island with all the dinosaurs on it. Oh shit! The dinosaurs went crazy and started killing everybody. Same fucking thing. It's the same movie, man. Same movie. That's my argument to it. I made sure that he knew I was going to mention it on the show, and I want him to go ahead and say his piece, because what's fair is fair, and what I see may not be right, but it's definitely not what he sees. What do you think about Jurassic World there, Tony?
No, Jurassic Park and Lost World, both very good. Jurassic Park 3 was completely ass. Jurassic World was good, but then Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom was ass. They fucked it up. I don't even know why they even decided to
I didn't
make
even
it.
watch that one.
No, I'll be honest with you. It started off as like, I went to go see it because, I was interested in seeing it. And my wife and I actually liked Jurassic World. But when I saw it, and they went into some shit that it went from dinosaurs to cloning humans. So it's like something that had nothing. I was like, yo, what the fuck are they doing right now? But Jurassic World, to me, I liked it because
that's Andrew.
One, I like that new world, that new you got new dinosaurs. You're seeing new dinosaurs. You got new characters. Of course, we all get used to the old characters. I personally like Chris Pratt. I like Chris Pratt. I think he's a good actor, and I think he's funny. And I liked his role in that movie. I liked that he was kind of like this rugged, kind of like a outdoorsman badass that fucking trains raptors to, obey him, like obey his every command, and they respect him and they care for him. At least one of them does, and he has a relationship with one of them almost. It's almost like his pet.
But do you know what she does though?
Huh? What now?
You know what she does though at the end of the movie?
Right.
Yeah, but she helps him again.
She helps him.
Blue helps him again. It's not that she doesn't. I understand. Listen, I understand what you're saying, Tony.
No, but
listen, but you gotta.
Listen, at the end of the day, I understand what people say, but to me, I thought that was a good movie. I didn't think it was completely. Like, oh my god, this shit's.
I hope everybody on the WhatsApp just fucking heard what you said. You understand what I'm saying. Thank you. Because on the WhatsApp, this nigga.
I understand what you're saying, but I don't believe it's a but I don't think it's a regurgitation of Jurassic Park.
All right.
I think
we're just gonna have to.
There's no. Where are the paleontologists in Jurassic World?
Hey,
what are they?
I'm gonna butt in real quick.
Your focus. Oh shit! Brian's getting it on the Jurassic Park.
Brian, go ahead, bro.
Like, even though I'm in the middle of this game, this conversation is all right. So you feel like it's not a regurgitation?
I don't think it is. I really don't feel like it is because they even paid.
I bet you want a pet raptor there, Joan. Hi, Nicole. What's up, Ray?
Here's the thing. It might not be what you consider a regurgitation, but at the end of the day, it's a bunch of assholes that opened up a theme park with dinosaurs that broke free and killed somebody.
Pre-tell. That's the premise of the movie. That's what I'm saying.
Isn't that all the Jurassic Park?
And at the end, he ends up releasing him all.
Pretty much.
That is literally the exact every single Jurassic Park.
In the first one, the park wasn't even open. He brought them on to give the opinion to the lawyer.
But it did the same thing. They just changed details. They just changed details. That's it.
Movie, it was numerous dinosaurs, right? The first movie. This movie, Jurassic World, it was one dinosaur killing all dinosaurs to where they actually had to get.
But that was like the last 3 movies.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
But listen, the other dinosaurs attacked them too, man. It wasn't just running away. Like the T-Rex killed a couple fucking people. The pterodactyls killed a fucking couple people. The one in the water killed a couple fucking people. They were killing people
like
too.
The last 2 movies.
So right,
I'm sorry.
Okay, so now in the first one, no, the last 2 movies, Angelo, no, man.
Yeah, what? I think it's
no. He lost his shit.
Get the fuck
Oh,
with the
shit.
world of
It's the
Jurassic Park.
same shit.
No, it is.
Oh shit! What's
not.
up, Laura?
Look,
Bro,
It is
everybody,
accurate.
everybody's on my side here, dude. You need to just stop. Now, listen.
Dude, I'm
Was it an
telling you.
enjoyable movie? If you like Jurassic Park movies,
Fuck yeah.
Jurassic
I mean, it
World
but it
was an
like the
okay
same
movie.
thing with little stuff here
But
and
it's
there.
the same thing. If you don't like the same thing, don't go watch it. That's all I'm saying. Anyhow, I just jumped right into that. We got Andrew Torres live from Planet Fitness. We got Angelo live from Illinois. We got Brian live from Board Game Night at his house.
look,
And we
let
got
me know.
Tony, and we always got the director, Mark Morales. And here we are. This is Over the Top. Thank you.
Let me do 5 seconds station identification. Just let y'all know I'm not at my girlfriend's house. I'm at the gym. Joan, I know you can hear this.
I get it now. I get it. Smart man. Smart man.
Jello, say what's up to the Hawks, man.
What's up, my peeps? It's been a long time. But I'm back.
Long time, man. A couple weeks. We got Daddy, 2 boys now back on the show for the very first time. 2 boys. Congratulations.
We ever had a half Canadian on this show.
Half Canadian. Oh, he's not happy. Anyways, why don't you say what's up, Brian, to the Hawks? Say what's up, man.
What's popping, you guys?
Very good, very good. And last but not least, the director, Mark. Say what's up to the Hawks and let them know what we're going to talk about next.
Yo, I just want to say thank you guys who come out as often as you can out of your busy schedules to hang out with us. It means a lot. This is boring without your guys' interaction. It is nothing without your guys' interaction.
Well,
so
shit,
you guys
I
who
don't-
come out, I appreciate it. Even Mo can't
Well,
hold
shit,
it
I don't
down
mind
much.
talk-
He's pretty good, but
All y'all
know,
regurgitating.
And the
right
show's
now.
can't hold
really
it
good.
down by
Regurgitating,
himself.
Man.
motherfuckers.
I feel I never feel bored when I talk to you, Mark. I feel a little hurt,
I
but that's
feel
okay.
regurgitated. I
But
feel
yes,
all
thank
y'all
you so much,
regurgitating.
Hawks. I appreciate it, man. So, Mark, what do we got for him today?
I don't know. Where do you want to start? There's been like so many things, but
So many
I
things.
did want to bring up
so
something
many
that
things.
you brought up earlier this week that I thought was interesting, but not interesting at all. The
Oh.
Joker rumor. That you
Ha!
brought up.
So listen, I was looking over. This is not a reliable source. I'm not saying that this actor is going to play the new Joker because there's also rumors about Joaquin Phoenix taking that role. Okay, so it's not just this rumor, but it's a rumor that for the sequel to the Batman that has not come out yet, they have Johnny Depp at the top of their list to play Joker. Now, all because
I've actually
they have
seen
Johnny Depp at the top of their list to play Joker, it doesn't mean he's gonna do it. But
So here's
what
the
if
question,
he did? That would be
Mo.
so amazing.
So are they going to make this Joker worth watching?
Whoa!
Listen. Okay, we're not gonna bash. Let's have a truce. You stop bashing the Joker, and I may watch the first Purge.
Or you watch the first Purge first because
Oh man, you don't like
words. That's only words. I don't.
Smart
trust
man.
Oh, no,
Don't
I
get me.
remember why
Listen.
you
Hold
like
on.
why you
Let's
like
not get
Purge.
started on the
I
Purge.
know why.
Let's not get started on the
I know,
Purge.
I know.
But listen, I don't know if this Joker's gonna be worthwhile to the kind of fan that Andrew is. Andrew likes the anarchy and the violence and the
I don't like
craziness. He didn't like this past Joker because he didn't like the build. That's what he found it boring.
Look, I didn't like the Heath Ledger Joker either.
Fuck off.
Just saying.
That's the best Joker ever aired the silver screen. Anyhow,
Anyhow,
but
I think
how
Johnny
cool?
Depp would have the movements of the Mortal Kombat Joker.
I don't disagree with that.
I think Johnny Depp would be closer to the toy box Joker, like the cartoon animated series Joker.
Yeah.
He could do that too. I wouldn't like it if he did.
Yeah, because that's Mark Hamill's version. Maybe he might come up with his own version.
Mark
So-
Hamill
so
was a
what if-
really good Joker, though.
Yeah, he was.
What if he fucks up Joker and he brings Jack Sparrow to the Joker?
Get the fuck out of here.
Look at that.
Johnny
Come on,
Depp has done nothing but
That'd be
obscure
funny.
roles his entire life, man.
Yeah, like
His
I
that.
just
entire
think they
life.
need to do some more
What's
villains.
that vampire movie, the Blue Monkeys?
Someone what?
What's the vampire movie Johnny Depp did, the fucking Blue
Hold
Monkeys?
on a second. What did you say, Mark?
I said they need to do more villains. They get stop doing Joker. There's like 100 different Batman villains out there. They
Yeah,
need to
but
do some
Joker
more
is the
villains.
ultimate.
Yeah, but there's other
Joker's
villains
the
that are
ultimate.
interesting. They should have some more.
Yeah, I guess.
They've done so many Joker movies.
But they're
do
a little.
something that's
I feel like they're a little hard to go live. Like Mr. Freeze. I think that's hard to go live action with. It's real hard. It's a hard sell.
It's
they-
not
so-
cool in the 2020.
Right.
Or like.
what about Hush or Mr. Zaz?
Mr. Zaz?
That
That
would
would
be
be
pretty
I think
cool.
I think the
There's,
Riddler would be pretty cool if they added like a Saw twist to it.
Well, the
Maybe.
Riddler is gonna be Paul Dano in the new Batman, and I'm actually excited because Paul Dano is actually a really good actor.
Listen, since we're on this subject, everybody here might not agree with me, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. A lot of people are shitting on the new Batman movie already because the aesthetics that they're using is not what word would I say? What word would I use? I'm trying to think of it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's just not what we're used to. It's different. It's very different.
By people, he means
At least.
because everybody else seems to like it. I'm the
I-
only
I'm
one who
sorry.
doesn't.
I can't really shit on the movie or shit on it or
I wasn't gonna
anything like
put
that
you out there, man.
because
I just put
there's
myself
not
out there.
there's not enough information out there. There's not enough. I need to see more for me to make a decision. If
Exactly.
I need
And
to
this,
see more.
I mean, my initial instinct, and I think I did this show solo with Tony, where we talked about Patterson being the new Batman, and I shitted on him. I shitted on him completely. I was like, Twilight Boy. I mean, like, come on, man. How are you gonna make this guy Batman? And I made fun of him. I did the whole thing. But after kind of looking a little deeper into him, he makes a lot of good movies, and he's very picky about the movies he picks.
Should have been
Yeah,
pickier.
he listen. There's a movie he did that I watched recently. It's called Good Time. He actually did a good job in that movie.
I just
gotta
watched
say.
Lighthouse. Lighthouse was a great
That
movie.
was another one I heard that he did a good job in. Well, then you would like Good Time.
And he's gonna be in the movie Tenet too, and that looks amazing.
Oh, I mean Christopher Nolan is awesome, but yeah.
Oh
I can't wait to
yeah,
see it.
oh yeah, exactly. So like, I'm optimistic about it, man. I'm really optimistic about this movie. I think this movie is gonna turn DC around. I think that's my opinion. I mean, does anybody else have a different opinion? Or?
I have no idea what you just said. To be honest, it just sounded like shit static.
Are you serious?
Sounded like the
The
fourth
la-
kind.
the la-
We're gonna take you, Angelo, for an anal.
It was like the last like 12 seconds. I would say it was just
Yeah, it did
static.
kinda
Well,
sound
well,
a
we're
little
gonna have to
staticky, but
order you
I-
another headset. Maybe just unplug your headset for right now.
How is it now?
Well, it's fine now, but
Sounds good.
sometimes if you're active, you're an active person, so you move your head or something like that, then all of a sudden it's like crazy noise going everywhere.
Well, shit. I'm sorry. What's the last thing y'all heard?
Joker sucks.
No, I heard
Laura's making a bunch of funnies, by the way.
that you're being optimistic about the movie.
Okay, I'm optimistic about it, man, because this guy, he's really picky about the movies he picks. He's done a lot of great movies. He seems like a great actor. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to
Batman's a
shit on the
hell of a
movie
role to
just
take, I'll tell
because.
you that right now. If Batman's being offered to somebody in Hollywood, you better fucking take it. But you're
Oh,
taking
yeah.
on a big-
Ben Affleck dropped the ball huge.
Yeah, I gotta say I wasn't digging that the fat Batman. I call it the fat Batman because pretty much he's got like this bulky ass suit where he can barely move, and I'm just like, do you bleed? I'm like, oh god, this movie sucks. I'm like, wow, this movie sucks.
That movie did suck.
Oh my god! And then Suicide Squad. Oh lord, it was
Mo,
like,
Yeah.
oh lord.
am I getting a taste of a reincarnated Chris here?
What do you mean? It sounds like it, yeah.
He only likes the Batman that can move his fucking head.
Yeah, that's true. Well, no, actually, the other Chris
technically,
liked Ben
Christopher
Affleck.
Christopher Nolan could barely, or Christian Bale.
Christian
could barely
Bale.
move his- can barely move his neck. And
all of them can barely move their heads, man. All of them. They all have done
that's
it
the way
anyway.
the suit is. Yeah.
So, but I'm optimistic about it, and I like the new Batmobile, man. It looks like a muscle car.
Yeah, it does actually. It looks pretty cool. But
It looks
they
pretty
said that
I
badass
don't
to
think
me.
that's the.
that was
I
a
don't think
clip
that's
from
the
one
actual
of the
car.
old. No, but
Maybe that's
they
the
said it is.
part of the car that breaks away, like it makes it smaller or something,
Well,
more compact.
What I read is that they took that from a comic book that they released where Batman was
It
driving
was
like
back in the
this,
1970s.
Yeah, you see, Brian, I was gonna say jump in, bro, because I know you know about this shit.
I know you know.
But you know,
you know.
that car was actually from a comic book. It actually looks cool, the comic book picture I saw. So I'm hoping, we'll see, bro. I want to see the villains. I want to see what Oswald Cobblepot looks like. I want to see what the Riddler looks like. I want to see what Catwoman looks like. I want to see that shit. I want to see, what it's like.
Yeah, isn't Colin Farrell the Penguin?
Yeah, bro. I think he's gonna be good, man. I think he's gonna do a good job. Because
We'll find out.
He's got that Irish accent that Penguin has, like that British accent.
He's got that nasty look too. And you know what's actually just to connect the dots on this rumor that I want to see happen. Colin Farrell and Johnny Depp did work on the new Crimes of Grindelwald movies together.
Those are good movies.
And Colin Farrell's involved in the Batman. Just saying. A little connecting of the dots.
Yeah.
I know it's a reach. I'm reaching.
I'm reaching.
All right, quick question.
I'm reaching, man. I'm reaching.
It's never too bad to have a little faith.
Yeah.
What the hell happened to Uncut Gems?
Oh, did you
What do
see
you mean?
that
What
movie?
happened to that? That movie's great.
I
saw
what happened?
I thought it was good, bro. You didn't like it?
He don't like good movies, man.
Damn, bro. Hey, Adam Sandler showed some good ass depth in that movie. Like he was so cringy and almost like oh my god, like you pitied him. You were like, damn, this dude is an asshole and fucked up.
Yeah, he
at
put
the same
himself
time.
in all that shit.
Well, he did put himself, but like, the thing is, what kind of threw me off was that the value of the gem wasn't even that valuable after all. You're kind of like, what? Like, but it's cool looking for sure, and it's it's crazy that Kevin Garnett was like really like drawn to it and shit. But I don't know, man. Like, it's just basically this dude was a degenerate gambler, but what fucked him up was his brother-in-law, whoever that dude was in his family, dude. What a dick. Fucked him up twice, bro. Yo, he was like, you closed the bet? You closed the bet? I was like, oh man, he lost a lot of money. What didn't you like about it? Let's hear.
Well, he's gonna tell you. He's gonna tell you right now what he didn't like about it.
No, just because y'all waiting for my opinion, I ain't gonna say shit.
What? Why?
Wow.
You just gonna be on here and not say shit?
We don't want your opinion, Andrew. Let's move on.
Ghosting.
Yeah. All right, fine. Don't tell us nothing.
Y'all hate my
we what?
Y'all hate my opinions, even though I'm right on everything, including Joker.
So say your opinion since you're right.
Okay, Adam Sandler, good actor. Movie sucked ass.
Well, okay. At least he said Adam Sandler's a good actor. I'll take that.
I'll take that as a win.
I'll take that.
Like how Robin Williams played that dark character. I mean, he did a good job.
Or Insomnia.
Yeah, he did fucking awesome. In 1 Hour Photo, he was super creepy and weird.
Insomnia was good too.
Was just, like, Insomnia was awesome. That's a Christopher Nolan movie too.
Yeah. Al Pacino.
Talk about Onward. I saw that recently.
Dunkachinos.
Did you like Onward?
Hell yeah, I liked Onward.
Me too,
Just saw it.
Onward
was a beautiful story.
I got emotional. I'm not gonna lie.
I legit could have cried at the end. I was like, man, that was like I had to touch my face. I was like, oh, my wife looked at me. She goes, "Are you okay?" I said, "Yes." Shut up. Stop it. So It was a good movie, and you know what, man? It had Logan's attention. Like Logan was just staring at
Oh
the
yeah.
screen, and like he sat still the whole time. He watched the whole movie, man. He loved it.
Yeah, it was good. Did you like the little short Simpsons film they had?
I loved it too. He
I
thought
was laughing my
he
ass
thought
off.
when
I
that
thought
was
that
over,
cool.
the movie was over. He's like, "Oh, is the movie over, Dad?" I was like, "No, it was just like a beginning cartoon." I haven't seen anything like that since Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, I like. Did you notice like they switched it up a little bit, like the Simpsons?
They made it sweeter.
Yeah, it was like, oh man, it was weird. It was real.
They took away the crassness, is what it was.
Yeah, made it more family.
But Homer was still a douche.
Yeah, Homer's awesome.
Douchebag Homer. Hilarious.
Yeah, it was a good movie. I recommend it, especially if you have a sibling. I wouldn't just rule it out for just brother. If you have a sibling, yo, that's a movie to watch, bro, because that movie will make you want to hug your sibling.
Yeah, for real, dude.
Yeah, it was really like, yo, I walked out of that movie, I was like, yo, I feel sad and happy. I want to go home and watch John Wick or some shit.
Well, you didn't go to Yane's house and give her a hug?
Oh no.
No, I'm straight. I'm straight.
How you gonna be all emotional like the movie and then gonna go watch some crap like John Wick?
Well, because I need to balance it out, man. I don't like feelings.
You missed the word. He said crap like John Wick.
Oh, he said crap? Come on, man.
I mean, if you wanted to feel like crap, you should have just watched Logan.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean Logan, like the Wolverine movie, Logan?
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what he means. That's what he means.
Let me think about it. Yeah. Logan, the Wolverine movie.
But what movie do you like, man?
I said, what movie do you like, man?
Logan is like.
Hey, you gotta bring it if you want me to like a movie.
I mean, man, but
you
like,
gotta
Logan
what?
By far,
you gotta bring it.
You gotta bring it.
Man, bring it.
Name a movie that brought it.
Maybe he likes to bring it on.
Goodfellas.
You like Bring It On?
Bring it on.
Bring it on.
Look, he's getting on right now.
I said Goodfellas. What about Goodfellas or Blow, Casino?
You like those movies, Andrew?
Look, the only thing I like about Blow is it's exactly what it did.
Oh man.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Wow. Did you
get
him? Bad about Goodfellas,
bro, get him.
Or Casino. You must have liked those. The Godfather trilogy, except for the third one. Let's not count the third one. At least the first two.
All I can say about Godfather is poor cat.
Poor cast.
Oh, hey, wait a second. We got a Hawk talking, man. He says he wants to put something on the record. So my homeboy El Pingoon 21 says that they should remake the movie Darkman, but this time the villain should use an extra large cigar cutter to cut off the skin flute instead of the fingers. Wow,
that
was good. That was dark,
awesome.
man. That was dark. I can't believe I forgot about the movie Darkman.
Darkman, Lawnmower Man, like those movies are awesome.
Holy shit! Did you guys ever watch the movie Darkman?
That's an old movie, man. That's like
Angelo.
Old school horror.
I have the what is it, the two movies, Darkman 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have both of them.
Oh shit,
man!
It says the original was excellent with Liam.
I mean, they remade Candyman, and it looks pretty decent. So I don't see why they wouldn't do another
probably eventually
of Darkman. I can honestly see that.
Yeah, eventually. But wow, man, way to bring it back, El Pingoon.
Look at that. T-minus 5 minutes.
T-minus 5 minutes and your workout's done?
Fuck no, that's an hour on the treadmill, dog.
Hey, you know
what
gets you pumped up, man? When you watch the Joker, man, that shit'll get you pumped up.
That's bro. The Joker gets you pumped up for the gym, man.
That whole scene where he's coming down. That whole scene where he's coming down the
That joke,
stairs.
hey, Joker had me so pumped up, man. I was pissed. I wanted my money back so bad.
No,
That shit
Oh
was the only thing
man.
that had me want to talk to the manager.
Oh man.
Oh
You imagine
man.
you're the manager that takes that complaint. I'll be like, sir, you're the only person. Are you serious?
Nah, I'd have slapped him. I'd have slapped him.
No.
I'd been like, what? Bob
Hey, what's the
Powder.
Stewie episode? The Family
Oh,
Guy
man.
episode where Stewie fucking takes a plane and all that shit to smack the hell out of somebody?
Will
Oh,
Ferrell.
man.
Yeah,
Cause
that'd
of
have been
what-
me.
You're gonna do that to Joaquin Phoenix?
Hell yeah.
Oh man, but he won an
Bro, he just
Oscar.
won Best Actor award.
Yeah. And he said some
I mean, all
interesting
it
fucked
stuff
up
in his
shit.
speeches, but he's speaking the truth, kind of, you know.
Bro, he put Hollywood on blast.
He sure
He
did.
was like, all you
He
people
sure did.
come here and you got all your benefits and your charities and like, you give money to them because it makes you feel good. Yet you all show up here in your private jets and your whatever car. Dude was like, dude was
Damn.
giving it to him, dude, just giving it to him. It was great.
He's
I
like,
liked it when he received the award this year. He paid homage to Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah, because he knows those are Jack Nicholson. You know, I wouldn't say he laid the foundation, you know, but he definitely he raised the bar. You know, when he did the Joker, because he did.
But you
creep me out
gotta
when I
admit
was a kid.
though, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker is a
Right.
mix between Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson. The dancing and the really
Oh.
ostentatious shit that he was doing, that's from Jack Nicholson. And then the dark part he got from Heath Ledger, the hair.
Oh, when he
Yeah.
started getting all crazy.
So he mixed it up. Is what he did. But it was great. I thought his Joker was great. Even though Andrew thinks it sucks, it was great. I think it was great. I think The
think
Purge
it's good,
sucks,
too.
but apparently The Purge is great. So
Well, damn. I mean,
Look, the
listen,
difference
Andrew,
is, though.
Andrew saw Joker though, and he said,
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
sucks.
talking about.
So
but this
you
is
gotta- you gotta
maybe
be fair
Tony's
and not
never
go
heard me
Purge.
say this.
I know you.
I
why you
won't watch The Purge
I know
because
why,
I
you
just
told
don't.
me.
Okay, I told you. I just
You
won't
told
watch
me.
it, man. I'm
'Cause
sorry. I
told-
don't like the
'cause
idea.
I've asked you.
So
'Cause
you
when I
cannot
saw-
have an opinion on something you don't know about.
Sure, I
'Cause-
can.
Because when I saw the last one, that
Every
came
other
out-
American does.
No, oh man! When I saw the last one that came out with the first Purge,
All right, fellas, I'm back.
But you told me you
He's
didn't want to watch
back. Did you win?
No, I lost by like 2 points, but I gotta get on this thing. So
Who
Mo,
won?
you don't like the concept? My sister won by 2 points.
I knew it. I knew it.
Mo, you don't like the concept of the Purge. How do you feel
Yeah.
about the new movie The Hunt coming up? That's
Yo, I
been
wanna see
postponed and canceled and brought back from the dead.
That shit's awesome.
Uh-oh.
I
mean,
feel the
who-
same way about it, man. I'm not gonna watch it.
You serious?
Yeah.
You're not gonna see? All right,
Yeah.
You know, if you'd have never brought that up, Mo would have been on here the following week talking about how badass The Hunt was.
Nah. Sorry. You can
I'm gonna
even
go
ask.
see The
Listen. You don't believe me? You can message Nicole right now and ask her what did I say about The Hunt when I saw the preview the other day.
So what you're trying to say is you want me to go to jail because you want me to call 911 to ask her a question.
No, man. I want you to text her cell phone. You have her number.
I see you trying to be slick over there.
What?
I
I ain't
now, Mo, what about that trailer? Did you not like?
I don't like that people are getting people to kill them. And from what I get from the trailer, though, it's not exactly the same premise as The Purge.
It's
It
not.
sounds
It's
like
not.
they put those people in a situation
Okay,
to see
all
what
right.
they do. Like it's an experiment movie. That's what it sounds like to
It's
me.
almost like
Let me tell you what this movie is. Do you remember, I want to say probably about 10, 15 years ago, a movie where I believe it was Ice Cube and I don't know if it was Christopher Walken or somebody, where Ice Cube got pretty much kidnapped and he was being hunted for sport.
No, I missed that one.
I know what he's talking about.
All right,
I
so
know.
all right, let me try another one because this one
that was
plays
in
into your Cuban heritage.
Van
You ever
Okay.
seen John Leguizamo in The Pest?
Oh, that's the best, bro. I love the best,
Oh
bro.
man, you're gonna get me in trouble, bro.
I love that movie, man.
I ain't
That
never
movie's
Excuse
seen the
me?
hilarious.
pest. I have never seen the pest.
Are you
Oh,
serious?
I'm very serious,
We'll
and it
fix that
doesn't
All
really
right,
go under my Cuban roots because John Leguizamo's Puerto Rican.
But still, bro.
you're
It's
right,
funny as fuck.
but he played a Cuban in that movie.
Yeah, he did.
I never
Man.
watched it. I honestly because you're talking about a movie that came out when I was like a kid.
Yeah.
So when that movie was popular, I saw the cover of it, and like the cover was not appealing to me as a kid. I was like, that doesn't look like a funny movie. It looks
Why we-
stupid. Like he looks
Okay.
stupid.
It's
Now
definitely-
that doesn't mean that I didn't. Now that I know about it, I know what kind of movie. It basically made his career. That's what
Yeah.
created his career. And I'm a big John Leguizamo fan, but I have not watched the best yet.
It's a cult classic.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah,
got-
it's kind of a cult classic. Yeah.
Damn, the best. I haven't seen this in a
Thank you. Actually, all right, my little brother just came at me with some correct words, with some correct sentiments. It was not
Okay.
Ice Cube. It was not Ice Cube. It was Ice T. And the movie was called, what was it, Kevin? Surviving the Game.
Oh shit, man. That's
Teacher was
old
talking
as
about
fuck.
it when he made us read the book.
Yeah, it's based on a short story that was written over 100 years ago. It was like 1920 something.
I think the only Ice-T movie I ever watched was Johnny Mnemonic.
Damn, so you still haven't seen the movies.
Damn, the only Ice-T movie I've seen is New Jack
You're
City.
trying to call me a hypocrite. It's what you're trying.
Johnny
Now listen,
Mnemonic. Yeah, I did
had
see
The
Johnny
Purge came out at a different time of my life, I may have watched it.
1 hour
But
in, one drink.
maybe Brian didn't heard like the actual story. See, I went to the movies to go watch X-Men Apocalypse, right?
Okay.
So I go to the movies. I'm by myself because I'm freshly divorced, and I needed some time, so I went to the movies to go watch a movie. And I watched my movie, and I left the theater. And as I'm walking down the hallway, I see this family. It's two women, it's sisters, and they have like 5 little kids with them. They have 1 bag of popcorn, 1 thing of soda that they're all sharing. And they're running around the hall. They're taking pictures in front of the posters. They're doing all this stuff, really pretty stuff, family stuff I did when I was a kid, when I was their age, and whatever with my family. And then another family walks away. It's 2 teenage boys, and they're walking with their mom. And as they're walking, they're about 5 feet in front of me. And the boy says to the other boy who's on the other side of his mom, so he's saying it to his mom, see that? It's people like that why we should have the purge. And when he said that,
Okay.
I thought to myself, ooh, mama gonna slap him across the face. This bitch agreed with him.
Okay. I feel your sentiment.
So
Now
I
that I know
saw
that part of
that
the story.
at that stage of my life, and I thought it was like, that is just the worst idea to put into a human being. And I'm not
Yeah.
going to support the movie.
Because
It's
the one,
not.
Have you watched any of the Saws?
I also watched that at a different time in my life, but yes, I did watch all the songs. Loved the shit out of that movie. The first one.
I think the first one was the only one that I could stomach. The rest of them were just overly gory for no fucking reason.
Oh, they were gruesome, but like it's really cool how they tied the stories together. And you know, if you're a horror fan, like a horror movie fan, that's what it is. But Saw is a horror movie. Purge is not a horror movie.
I gave up after
Purge
3
is a fictional drama, whatever,
no,
fantasy.
No, it's
Why
a
would you want
suspenseful
that ideas into
thriller.
someone?
It's not a horror.
No, it's suspenseful thriller action, dude. That's what I'm saying.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. The Purge is not a horror movie. I'm a horror fan.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's in the genre of horror only because people find it scary. Because remember when I went
can
to
you
Halloween,
imagine?
when I went to Halloween Horror Night? I mean, yeah, you know,
That would be scary, man.
You know
like,
what?
I know Like you're gonna
If you
throw
think about
down,
it-
you're gonna do what
if
you
you
got to
think about
do,
it,
but it's still
hey,
scary.
there's some people living in some fucking tough countries out there that probably be going through some purge.
Oh yeah.
I've been watching some documentaries on shit that's going on in Mexico. I'll be goddamn what's going
Oh,
on
that
over
shit's
there. Those
crazy.
cartels don't fuck around, boy.
Wait,
They
I
don't
want
fuck
to,
around.
cause I feel really bad that Angela just sitting there not talking. I like
Angelo,
how he chimed in right there, and yeah, that
Angelo
shit's
lives in
crazy. Angela,
Chi-Town.
why don't you say some of that crazy shit? I know you're
36,
trying to spout something.
All the
I feel
focus
like
is on.
Angelo,
Bro. Yeah.
36 in Cicero, bro.
Why?
You know what street that is in Chi-Town?
Yeah, that's like
All,
I'll say
that's all Mexicans, bro. That's all
like
like
25 minutes away.
yeah. That's where I'm telling you, cartels spread themselves
I'm
all over the country.
147th in Cicero.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, bro. What you mean?
Oh shit.
Southside, bro.
Southside.
I'm not gonna lie though, there is a mini mansion right down the road from me though. Like one side's all nice, the other side's all fucked.
They're pushing weight, dog. Narcos.
So, has anybody gone to see The Way Back yet?
The way back, the way back. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound
That's
familiar?
the new Ben Affleck drama.
Yo, I haven't. Is that good? I actually want to see
Honestly,
it.
I will say this: I'm not a fan of sports movies. I feel like to
Depends.
me they're I don't know. I feel like they don't truly capture the essence of the people they're portraying. Because they always glorify
Yeah,
him in a way, you know.
that's true.
So, but yeah, so it's been. I honestly, even though I'm not a fan of sports movies, I will say this is probably the best performance I've ever seen Ben Affleck give.
So, is this like what is this? Is he like a coach into like some inner city kids, and is this like a hardball movie, or what is this?
It was honestly like he it to me it felt like a mix between Hardball and what's this other movie? Coach Carter.
what movie you talking about?
Oh, Coach Carter.
The Way Back.
Oh yeah, it looks good with Ben Affleck.
Yeah, I think that's one of his. I don't think it's one of. I think it's the best performance I've ever seen him give.
Okay.
You already saw it?
Yeah, I went and saw it.
What? I can't wait to watch that, man.
Okay.
That looks good. And I'm not really a big Ben Affleck fan either. But,
I'm not either.
He
But
does some good movies.
yeah, that movie was honestly. I mean, from the movies that I've seen of his, like that's honestly his best performance for me.
Okay. All right.
His best? Better
Yeah.
than Reindeer Games?
Yes.
What about Phantoms?
I honestly think The Way Back is Ben Affleck's best performance.
I was quoting Jay and Silent Bob, Tony.
Phantom like a motherfucker.
Fan
All
like
right.
a motherfucker. High five. Oh yeah.
Honestly, man, I like Ben Affleck as an actor, you know, so I'd be willing to go. I mean, it did pique my interest to go see that movie, so
I'm
Yeah, it's
definitely gonna watch it.
Definitely a great movie. I mean, it sucks because it's a role that I think he played so well because it hit close to home, especially like the premise of the movie and like everything he goes through. So, I mean, I honestly feel like there were certain aspects of this movie where he wasn't even acting, he was just reliving what he went through. But I think I think that was a huge contributor to what made this performance so much better.
oh man, you know, since you mentioned Ben Affleck, did you guys hear what Adam Driver did for Ben Affleck?
No.
Dude, this was like a big thing. Ben Affleck even got emotional, almost started crying talking about it. He said that, you know, he's busy, you know, he's in Hollywood, he's doing his thing, but his son's birthday was coming up, so he told his people like, yo, I gotta be there for my son's birthday. So he bought a shit ton of gifts. So when he flies out, the gifts would get there by the time he gets there to LA where his family's at, where his son is. But somehow when he got there for his son's birthday, or whatever, one of his peoples was like, "Yo, the gifts never made it. They got lost or whatever." He was like, "Oh fuck, my son's birthday. Like this shit's ruined. I ruined everything because because he's divorced. He doesn't get a lot of time to spend with his kids, so he wants to make it as special as possible." And bro, Adam Driver apparently heard about it or something like that. And bro, when he found out, he sent his son so much gifts and sent him an autographed picture of Kylo Ren and sent him a personalized video because his son is a Kylo Ren fan of Kylo Ren. And bro, he said, bro, that Adam Driver he said, bro, what he did for me, I will always, be in debt to him and all this, getting all emotional. I was like, damn, that's really cool, man. Adam Driver, just went and said, damn, that Ben Affleck, didn't have time to buy his kid gifts. I'm gonna fucking hook him up.
Yeah,
And
that's
got him
mad
all these.
respect. Mad
That's
respect.
fucking cool as fuck, man. You can actually see the interview. I think the interview was on. Oh shit! It could have been on Conan or no, maybe it was Jimmy Kimmel. It was Jimmy Kimmel. The interview was on Jimmy Kimmel.
So
Yo,
rich people are doing stuff for rich people. Cool.
damn.
Hey
So we
man,
got the devil's advocate.
we all do for each other all the time. It's just done on a bigger scale. Most of the time, rich people don't even think like that.
Like
True.
if they just said
That's
Adam
impressive.
found some kid and he was homeless and he went and bought him a bunch of
See,
stuff.
now that's cool. Yeah, that would have been cool. You're right, but I just
Everybody can always do something better, man.
I just fucking
You
laughed.
can't take away though from the good deed. He did a nice thing for him. That's good. That's cool. It's nice
Well-
to see people care about people, especially in a business where it's cutthroat.
That's the
Yeah,
way to
Yeah.
Hollywood is cutthroat.
Mad cutthroat. So I give him mad respect. I think that's cool. Somebody actually giving a shit about somebody else's son, and he cared enough to do something nice for him.
Yeah, Adam Driver's cool, man.
Or it was a how can I get back into the spotlight here?
He is in the spotlight. Ben Affleck ain't in no damn spotlight.
No,
Ben
he's talking
Affleck's like in
about-
the shadow.
Let's make sure I
I
stay
thought you were talking about
relevant.
Adam
Let's
Driver.
do something.
Well, no, but Ben Affleck did that movie that came out recently on Netflix that wasn't that bad with Anne Hathaway. That was pretty good.
What was that?
I forgot the name.
Oh, that was that good, huh? Very good. I'm so glad you mentioned it. I'm so glad you mentioned it.
Listen. You know what though?
He's a good actor, that
I'm
guy.
finishing watching the Mark Wahlberg movie that's on Netflix.
I just
Spencer
watched it
Confidential.
last night, man. That's a
Don't
good
tell
movie.
me nothing. Don't be telling me nothing. I haven't finished it. Don't be telling me that I haven't.
Bro, you sent me that clip like 3 days ago. I watched it because of you. You haven't watched
finished.
it yet?
I fell asleep, man. I haven't finished, man.
Shame on you.
Yeah,
He's
man.
falling asleep.
Don't say yeah, man. I
You
get
want to
tired
win
of
every
shit all
time?
the
Just
time.
say Tony fell asleep. Oh, wait,
Tony fell asleep. Bro, ask my boy Ray, man. He'll tell you, dude. Every time there was a time, this was like 10 years ago. My homeboy Ray and my homeboy Tony come over to my apartment and we're watching a movie. We're watching Tenacious D. And me and Tony were smoking out. Ray didn't smoke at the time, so he just hung out and whatever. And we're watching this movie, and we get to that part where fucking Jack Black like eats some mushrooms, and he's going down the Strawberry River with the Sasquatch. We laughed our asses off for like we must have rewind the clip 17 times. 17 times just to rewatch it. Anyways, the point of the story, before that movie ended, Tony was asleep. Everywhere we go, it don't matter what, movie theater, girl's house, my house, his house, my homeboy falls asleep.
No, listen. When I went to see Hellboy 2 at midnight, I literally got left at the movies. My friends, my two buddies left me. No, listen, this is true. Listen, true story. This is a true story. Went to see Hellboy 2 midnight. Yo, the movie was fucking hype. I fell asleep though. It started getting a little bit draggy, but then I fell asleep. I wake up and the lights are fucking on. The screen is white. I see ushers going around and shit, and one guy says, "Oh, he's alive." And I'm like, oh shit. So right now, I went from like shock to now I'm like a little bit concerned, and now I'm pissed off because I realized my friends left me there. So I called them up. I'm like, hey, motherfuckers, where you at? They're like, oh, we're over here at Starbucks. We'll come get you right now. What the fuck you mean you're in Starbucks? Yeah, that
I'd have
was
left.
crazy.
I'd have left you there too, man.
I'm just wondering what people thought as they walked by me, because like
Apparently,
oh,
they thought you were dead.
They just thought you died.
They didn't even call anybody.
They just
gonna
left
let
you there, man.
Another
I actually
body.
went
Well,
back.
Tony's kind of scary looking, man. You don't wake up a bear. You let the bear sleep.
Well, I went back the next day to see Hellboy too.
That's
'Cause
motherfucker
I was
on
kind of
drugs.
pissed off I didn't see it.
You didn't see it yet? Don't you
Well,
own it?
No, I'm saying that the next day I went to the theater to go see it because I was pissed off I didn't get to finish seeing it, and they said it was good. I was like, okay, I'll go back and see it. In the daytime though, I didn't want to fall asleep again.
I bet you did anyway.
No, not in the daytime.
Not in the daytime.
Nighttime for sure. It's a chance, depending on
It's
the
a
movie.
chance. Very good. Very
Not
good.
even
All right.
a chance.
I was digging on the conversation.
Yeah.
Anybody else got something they want to talk about?
Oh shit. Let's see. What were we talking about? We started talking about video games last week Tuesday.
Oh, video games. What do you got
Yep.
for me, B?
I
What do you-
pre-ordered Cyberpunk for my son,
There you
Oh,
go.
I gotta pre-order that because I heard it was good.
and it comes with a medallion. It's pretty cool looking.
Yep.
Oh, yeah?
No, but this month I decided like the games that I kind of pulled out are ones that are coming out in the next like 2-3 weeks.
All right.
So, there's Ori and the Will of the Wisps, which
What's that about?
that one it's like you play as this thing called Ori, who's like a white guardian spirit, and
Okay.
then to like go through the game, it's kind of like, did you ever play Rayman Legends?
Nah, man.
Did you ever play any platformers like Super Mario, Metroid?
Super Mario, yeah.
So it's kind of like a platformer like that, where you gotta go back and forth on platforms and solve puzzles and shit.
Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But it's cool because like they actually gave it a story. Like it's a story centered platformer. I mean from everything that I've been reading, the game comes out I think tomorrow. Yeah, it comes out tomorrow.
Right.
I mean, they're talking about massive massive maps and levels. Considering like the kind of game it is, like these levels are huge. Early reviewers are talking about how like the levels would take a couple hours to beat. So it's like, oh shit, like for it being a platformer, you really don't expect a game that you're gonna be playing for hours.
Right.
But it's got a lot of they added some combat. They added a bunch of cool features to make it just a little bit more than a platformer. And everybody that's already played it and reviewed it is ranting and raving about it.
Okay. What else you got?
The second one that I seen that comes out in a couple days actually is Neo 2.
Neo 2.
Yeah, Neo 1 was the like the historical samurai like kind of Dark Souls type game.
Okay.
So basically in the second one, it's a prequel to that one, and it's actually about the historical warlord Toyotomi Hideyoshi, something like that, who basically like was just this ruthless, savage samurai general that eradicated a shit ton of people in Japan. So the game basically fictionalized it and made him two separate people to kind of make it a little bit more difficult.
Right.
Basically the demo's out. It's called Last Chance on the PS4. Everybody's talking about how like it's actually a really good natural feeling evolution to the first game. It's not one of those games that it's a sequel, but they kind of overdid it. They were talking about how there was a huge amount of focus to the detail on how samurai versus samurai fights should have been, like the tensions and the storytelling. Like they're talking about how like the developers actually put so much thought into this that there's not a battle, there's not a fight in the game that doesn't feel absolutely necessary.
Okay.
So I think for a PS4 exclusive, that one's actually pretty badass to look forward to.
What's the
right?
gameplay like?
Have you ever played like Dark Souls or Bloodborne?
Okay, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, it's that really really complicated. Like you're definitely gonna die like 20 times before progressing. But it's because the
Right?
game literally forces you to be the best player against the computer. You know what I'm saying?
No shit.
So
All right,
I'm
you
looking
got
forward
anything
to that one.
else?
And the last one is for like the Nintendo Switch people. Animal Crossing New Horizons is coming out. Um, everybody's in love with that. I've never personally played an Animal Crossing game, but
I don't even know
the,
what Animal Crossing is.
it's a social simulator. It's like a life simulator, kind of like The Sims, but
With
more
animals.
cartoony. Yeah, it's more cartoony. Like you still play as a regular person, but
See, I never
um,
really got The Sims, man.
neither did I. But I figured I would bring it up
Like,
because right
why would you
now
want to
it's
play
not.
a game that you're just simulating your life?
Yeah.
Let's just
Honestly,
do
I
that
don't
with your
know.
life.
Honestly, I don't know, but you know what? The game has perfect reviews
Really?
on like 8 out of the 10 sites that I looked up. They gave it perfect reviews. So
Wow.
I mean, something's got to be going on that everybody's talking about this game for the Nintendo Switch, talking about how it's going to be a console seller.
All right.
Hey, Brian, what about what do you think of this game? Because I've been eyeballing this game for years, and they're finally releasing it, or they finally are releasing it. Is the Ghosts of Tsushima?
Honestly, I'm excited for it. Because I love story-based games. Like, I'm not a huge fan of the shooters, not because they're not fun, but because anybody can shoot shit. I want something, like I want to play a story.
Like Assassin's
And
Creed kind of shit?
yeah, so, games like The Ghost of Tsushima, Neo,
God of
um,
War.
God of War,
God of War
beautiful
is
game.
awesome.
Like, but those are my kinds of games. And so with everything that I've been seeing about the Ghost of Tsushima, there's only one thing that I'm not looking forward to, and it's that it's been pushed back again. And everybody's saying that at this point it's because they think it's going to be a launch title for the PS5.
That's what everybody's saying, but I heard it's apparently up for pre-orders on Best Buy. It comes out June 26th.
Damn, it's coming out before
So
Avengers.
See, that's
shoot,
another movie. That's another movie I want. Or
Video
series,
game.
like
or video game. Sorry.
there's a couple of good ones, and you know what? I can't even blame them for pushing them back because honestly,
Oh,
video games they're not like movies, you know. Like if you push a movie back, it's because you don't want it to compete with something else. Like if you push a video game back, it's that they're putting some final polish on the product.
Right.
So I'm not even mad that they pushed Avengers back because at the end of the day, the graphics were super subpar. Um, the way that they made the characters look was kind of whack. Like,
Didn't they push it
um,
farther back again recently?
no, they pushed it to September 17th, I think.
Yeah, it was.
damn.
Yep.
Yeah, something like that. I know it comes out. It comes out the same week as Cyberpunk, which
Yeah.
is lethal because
Well, Cyberpunk is worth ordering.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna pick up Cyberpunk before I pick up Avengers. Just
No,
Fuck you.
so like, is it honestly like if I have to if I'm gonna right now the only game I'm playing right now is Destiny 2, and I put it down for a long time. I went back and played Destiny 2, and I jump back and forth between games. But I mean, is that game really? Because all my other buddies that play online are saying that they're gonna cop it. So like, is that game really worth it? Is it really that
Oh,
much?
I just
Yeah.
jumped back on my Days Gone.
Oh,
I
I,
was-
I want to pick it up. I avoided picking it up because I don't have internet, and the patches that were required to play the game were kind of out of reach for me. So I might pick it up. I don't know yet.
Bro, I love that game. I'm almost done with it. I can just give you my copy to play if you want, so you don't pay for it.
Well, I might have to take the trip out to your place anyways to do the updates. But
You just gotta come take a trip up to my place to come see me, motherfucker.
I'm going. Damn.
You too, Mark. Bitch ass niggas.
No.
Just
Last
kidding.
bit, the last bit of gaming news that I got, at least, that I had to make a side note because I read the article 2 days ago. So everybody's excited for the Resident Evil 3 remake. After the success of Resident Evil 2, after the success of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, everyone's excited.
I'm not excited.
Well, for the people that are excited, Capcom has decided to do the dirtiest thing they could have possibly done.
I knew it. What did they do?
You remember how in Resident Evil 3, the first time you played through it, the safe rooms were safe. So if you were being chased by Nemesis, that was it. You were safe if you walked into a safe room.
Right.
Nemesis can break into the safe rooms.
That's cold, man. That's cold. Done took away the safe room.
Now, there are some safe rooms, like Capcom did clarify. They said that there are some safe rooms that are truly safe.
Yeah, right.
But they don't explain which ones are safe and which ones are not. What that means to me is they're probably going to generate them randomly. That way, to kind of keep up with the suspense and like keep up that fear.
Mm-hmm.
But
That's always fun.
I thought it was dirty, especially because Resident Evil 3 was a horrifying game to begin with.
Yeah, it was.
So now you're being chased by Nemesis, and he could break into a safe room at random. Like, let's be real.
They kind of did that crap when you play a little bit of the harder modes of the remake of Resident Evil 2. Like, it took forever to kill the zombies. Like, you could shoot them down, they would not die. You'd have to kick their head off.
I bought my son Resident Evil 2. He really wanted it, so I surprised him with it.
They made it harder.
Played it?
For sure.
Yeah, Dante, because I think he had just graduated, or he was still going to school, and he was trying his hardest. So I went and I got him a video game. All right. Well, I think we covered about everything, man. It's been a little over an hour, and we got no more engagements. I just want to say thank you guys so much. I appreciate you coming on tonight. And I think that was a really good conversation. For those of you who did watch, thank you so much for watching. And that's my goodbye. Anybody else want to say goodbye? Want to say goodbye to
Hey, wait a minute. Angelo's gone?
Oh, Angelo left like 20 minutes ago.
Angelo's about to fall asleep.
Yeah, man, you guys nobody said nothing.
It's like
he didn't even say nothing.
He didn't say bye. What am I going to say? Oh, Angelo left. Well, maybe he had to get the babies, man. You don't know.
True.
It's true. He has 2 babies now.
2 babies. Got to wake up at 4 in the morning to go to work.
All right, fellas. Well,
All right, brothers.
Pre-records coming soon.
Pre-records coming soon. Please hit the like, hit the follow, hit the notification bell, hit whatever it is that you got to hit so that you know that we're on. Come on the show and talk to us. Give us some content.
Don't hit your significant other.
What? I mean, that's just good advice. Anyway, good night.
Night.
Hey,
Ooh,
Mo.
crap, baby.
Hey, Mo. I gotta move.
Yeah.